from the Strength in Motion Academy here, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the importance of training your lateral subsystem. So this is the system that whenever I'm on one leg, i.e. running, walking, doing anything that a human being does, it's a system that stops us from falling, okay? And it's really important because if that system's not strong, you get hip injuries, knee injuries, and you lose power. So the side plank is a very traditional and great exercise for strengthening the system, but when are you actually going to be laying on the ground flexing your core during a sport or something? So I've given you two exercises today that strengthen that system up. One is fairly easy to do, and the next is a lot more dynamic, but both are a great thing to integrate into your training to really understand how to stabilize your body left to right, which is a plane that we ignore a lot in training. So if we come over here, maybe you should zoom out in front of me. Actually, I'll walk towards it. This exercise is called a one-arm farmer's carry or a suitcase carry, and it's a great exercise because it actually emulates what we do a lot in real life, which is carry something in one hand. So the whole goal of this exercise is just to make sure I don't get too much sideways movement while I walk. So all I'm going to do is flex the opposite side of my core, my obliques, my quadratus, lumborum through the back, and I'm just going to go for a walk. And all I'm going to do is ensure that I don't get too much lateral movement. So if you're doing these poorly, you may even see people do this with two-arm farmer carry. There's a lot of swaying going on. I'm trying to avoid swaying. I'm trying to keep my core nice and tight. As I swap hands and turn around and go the other way, I just pay attention. Does it feel harder on one side? Do I not activate it as well? And then I begin to prioritize strengthening that side of my training. So that's a fairly easy exercise to execute. The next is a little bit more dynamic, and it's called a torsionator or a landmine twist. And it's also another great exercise because it's actually going to load us with a lot more dynamic loading that may reflect what happens when we run or change direction or that kind of thing. So I'm going to press the line mat up. As I turn to one side, I'm not allowing any side bending to occur. This is going to put tension through my core here. Then I'm going to explode over and alternate. And all that does is load up both sides, making sure I don't get any movement or twisting through my spine. So that's a more dynamic exercise. You can add weight to that, but it is fairly challenging and you don't want to be bending all over the place, so be careful with that one. Read the article as well. Best gym in Midland. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Bye now.
See ya.